I've chosen to create a card matching game using Construct 3. When you run the game, it begins by randomizing the cards. This way, there is a different position every time a player plays the game. So if I run the game, it will randomize the cards. So there we go. I love the 8-bit nostalgia feel of this game. The reason I chose to play this game with my students on the first day of the unit is because they need to understand what the different inequality symbols look like and how to say and graph them. The hope is while playing this game, it will assist in this. As you start to play the game, the students will click on a card and say the inequality in their head and visually see what the graph looks like. They should say the inequality over and over in their head while looking for a match. As they pick a different card, they will be seeing a variety of inequalities and recognize what the different graphs look like. This is a key concept I need the students to build on. The remainder of the chapter will be on one-step and two-step inequalities or inequality word problems, requiring the students to identify inequalities and graph their solution. I believe this is a fun way to assist the students in doing so. I will play the game to show you what happens when you win or lose. So I'm going to click on a card. It pops up. It says x is greater than -2, and there's the graph I'm looking for. So while I'm doing that, I need to find x is greater than -2. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to click on something else to see what I get. So that is x is greater than -6. So that wasn't a match. So that's what happens if you lose. So now I know that there is x is greater than -2, x is greater than -6. So let's try over here. X is greater than 5. So x is greater than 5. Let's try over here. X is greater than 5, so I got a match. That's what happens when you win. All right, now let's see if I can. X is less than 9. So there's my graph. X is less than 9. X is less than 9. X is greater than -1. All right. X is greater than 4. X is greater than 4. There's a match. Okay, so that's what happens when you win or lose. The cards will pop up. Hopefully, you're reading through what the inequality is, and then you can look at the different graphs as you play. Once you get through to 0, you can pick to start the game over again. So once you make all the pairs, you can pick to play the game over again. So in terms of methodology, I am continuing to use the theory of multiple intelligence throughout the creation of my unit. In terms of this game, it is working with visual and spatial intelligence. People with high visual spatial intelligence are good at remembering images and fine details. This game plays right into a visual spatial learner's strength. I also am using a form of behaviorist theory with my game as well. This game allows me to predict and control students' behavior while through positive reinforcement. Hopefully, what I was able to create is a balance between being challenging while offering the student the ability to meet this challenge. The fun thing about playing a game is the player will thrive on winning and keep playing in order to do so. That is why games are a great example of positive and negative consequences. There we go.